It's Monday, and it's a great day to be alive. Let's hit it quick this morning. I got an email from someone, a young man, 18-year-old working in California, was trying to figure out a way that he could set himself apart from people at this company because he was the youngest. Here's my short answer. Develop a CEO's mentality versus an employee's mentality. A CEO mentality, that's someone who's going to show up every single day and do more than what they're paid to do. Versus an employee's mentality of someone showing up every single day. If they're paid $5 an hour, they're going to give you $5 an hour worth of work. That's an employee's mentality. A CEO's mentality, someone who shows up every single day that's looking to do more, looking for ways to cut costs. Is someone who, when their shift is over, they may not leave. They'd rather leave when the work is done than when the shift is done. Now, everybody, this isn't necessary for everyone. I'm only speaking to people. I have a friend of mine, he talks about being above average. I'm talking to the individuals that show up every day and they believe that they are above average. If that's you, if I'm speaking to you, then you have to develop a CEO's mentality. When I was in prison, I knew that once I got out, I knew I was going to be behind. I knew I had some catching up to do. I knew I had a lot to prove. So my simple solution for that was just simply saying I'm going to develop a CEO's mentality. When I show up, everybody's going to have to bring their A game because I'm going to do more than what I've been asked to do. I'm going to try to outwork every single person here on the team. My first job here in Colorado I was a grocery clerk. I sacked groceries. I was making minimum wage, but my mentality was I'm above average. So my work ethic has to be above average. I have to be above average in every single thing that I do. So I began to look for ways that I could do more. My job was simply to sack groceries, help customers out to their car, and bring in carts that were left out in the parking lot. But as I said, I began to look for other things that I could do. During my downtime, I would wipe all the countertops for the grocery clerks, the people that scan the groceries, because over time, groceries would leak and the scanners would get dirty, they wouldn't scan properly. So I would walk through and I would spray every last one of them. I wasn't paid to do this. I would take all the trash out and exchange the bags from every single counter. And people would see me doing that and they would say, "Why are you doing that? They don't pay me enough to do that." That was an employee's mentality. I said, I'm going to do it anyway. So I would take all the trash. On my way to the trash compactor, I'd stop by the deli, have short conversations with the people that work back there, and I would offer to take their trash with me to the compactor. They never said no. So they would give me their trash, and I would do this every single time that I worked. I didn't know this, but someone in the deli was going to retire. I had been working at this grocery store for a little bit less than a year, but someone was going to retire, and they called me back there one day and they said, "Listen, so-and-so is retiring. We want you to apply for that position." And here's why they wanted me, because they knew I had a CEO's mentality. They already knew I was willing to do more than what I was paid to do. I put in my application with the store manager, and even though I knew I didn't have as much seniority as everyone else, I did it anyway. Here's what happened. The manager of the store called me up to his office, and he said to me, "I don't know what you did." He said, "But the people that work in the deli, they only want you." And I earned that position. I got that job, I got that promotion with a $4 an hour raise. So it paid off for me, simply having a CEO's mentality versus an employee's mentality. So that's the short answer. So this week, work on developing a CEO's mentality. Work on being better than average. Work on doing more than what you've been asked to do. And eventually, you'll be paid more. That's all I got this week. If you find any value in this video, please like, Please comment below and definitely share. I'll see you next week.